Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. So today I have a college basketball play for you guys. Yesterday I came out, I did a video and said we are in a proper losing streak here. Now I have a couple concerns about today, and I believe my concerns are justified, and I'm going to tell you why. We have two unit plays today, two different 2-unit plays. And my concern, which I feel is very much justified, is I know that a lot of people have not experienced a losing streak with me, a significant one, okay? In the last 8 months, we've won 7 of them. And during that time, the only time that people in Masterclass faced anything close to adversity was 2 weeks in December. So in the last 8 months, there's only really been 2 weeks where it's been rough. Outside of that, it's been smooth sailing. Our 2-unit plays, 53 wins, 17 losses, which is the second part of my concern I'll talk about in a second. So now that we find ourselves, for many people, the first time up against it, what separates the winners from the losers, the people who can make and the people who can't. And now today, we come out with two-unit plays. Very, very much concerned that people will treat these 2-unit plays as a way to get back to where they were, ignoring bankroll management, forgetting about the fact that the only true thing that matters when you are losing is time and management. Time and practicing bankroll management, as I've shown time and time and time again, will get you out of this, okay? Now, there's a lot of experienced Masterclass members been down this road. Why have they been down this road? Because we have a couple of these every single year. They're inevitable. This is the law of mathematics and the law of average at work. Okay, when you hit your 2-unit plays at 75.5%, when you're out having runs, we're hitting 62, 63%. This is not sustainable. It just isn't. So the law of large numbers kicks in, and eventually you have this. You know, you hit 43%, 44%, and it goes on. And then, you know, the ship rights itself and off you go. And I've said many, many times, I would love sports betting just to be this, you know, gentle, calm, straight line up. It's never that. And that is why we have to be professionals. If sports betting was just a straight line up, we wouldn't be called sports professionals. We would simply just follow along, okay? Now, we have a lot of people in Masterclass who have been here since day one, or at least very, very early on. The original members, they've seen it before. They've been down this road, no worries. Just another bump in the road, because they understand the journey. But there's a lot of people who don't. And there's a lot of people who are out on social media listening to people rambling on about how they've never had a losing week or never had a losing month, which is insanity, especially considering all the information available to people and the fact that the greatest sports bettor of all time, undisputed, Billy Walters, comes out and talked about the fact he had losing months all the time. But they don't want to hear that. What they want to hear is from the scammers say, we never have a losing month. And this is a scary combination on a day like today where we're in a losing streak, okay? People have not experienced this with me before because 7 of the last 8 months we've won and we only really had a 2-week bad stretch. And then comes today's 2 different 2-unit plays that are hitting at 75.5%. I know the temptation is there. I wrote a long paragraph today to people about time and management, okay? I remind people of the past because history has a funny way of repeating itself. I've shown people that I've won 4 years in a row, okay? Ever since Masterclass started. I've come out before and I've made claims that you guys can't really verify, that I've won 19 out of 20 years. But what have people really seen? They've seen me win 4 years in a row. So I come out here and I tell people, look, based on past experience, what other people have experienced in Masterclass, this will pass like everything else. But the only way that you can bounce back is if you're still in the game. And this is exactly how Vegas makes so much bloody money, how these books make so much money chasing. Getting people, when they're vulnerable, to overcommit, and Vegas owns you, okay? This is a time where you regroup, you treat this like a business, and you forge ahead. Now, I gave an example really quickly of a couple years ago where we had what we call Black January, Okay, we've had many discussions about Black January in Masterclass, where we started off the year down a quarter of our bankrolls. 1 month in, quarter of our bankrolls gone. Okay? Now, for the people out there who are following cappers who are telling you about 5 or 10 units a game, a quarter of your bankroll might not sound bad. But for professionals, for true professionals who are betting the right way, okay, betting, 0.25%, 0.5%, 1%, occasionally 2%, that's a big chunk. Okay? Now, we had people at a fork in the road. Okay? This is early on. People have been following me for, whatever, a year and a half, 2 years. It said, okay, this is the first disastrous run that we've had. Down 25 units in 1 month, pretty bad. Okay? But people had to make a decision. Some people said, you know what? That's it. I quit. We'll see you later. Other people nervously forged ahead with me and said, you know what? You've shown me you can win. I believe in you. Let's get it back. I pray that they practice bankroll management, and most of them did. That year, we turned around and ended up winning 135 units from that point. We finished the year up 110 units. Okay? The people who didn't finish up 110 units, those are the people that chased, try to get it back today, and then it didn't work out. And here's the thing about chasing and why it scares me so bloody much. If you do it today and it works, you'll do it again 3 months, 6 months, a year from now. You will do it again. That is a certainty. If you allow yourself to chase, to try to get it back, you might get it back today, but you'll do it again. Okay? So you're betting and, whatever. Your bankroll goes down 15%. You're, sitting at 20,000. Now it's at 17,000. You say to yourself, my God, I have to get back to 20. Okay? Doing nothing other than finding value in practice bankroll management, allowing time to run its course, is the correct play. If you try to get that back, you bet the 3,000. We've all been down this road. Believe me, I've come out here countless times and I've told you guys, I've made every mistake a sports bettor can make when I was younger. Thankfully, I corrected those mistakes. But if you come out and you bet that 3,000, you might get it back. You might win this time. But you will do it again next time because there's nothing to stop you. You got rewarded for making a poor decision. Now, on the flip side, it might not work out for you. You lose that. Now you're down to, 13.5. Well, you were just sitting at 20. Now you're down to 13.5. My God, that's, a pretty big battle. So, you know what? Let's at least get back to, 17, 18. Oh, no, now you're down 9 grand, 10 grand. You're halfway. Are you now going to all of a sudden, find the Lord and say, yep, you know what? Now's the time I'm going to practice bankroll management? No, you're not. We all know what's going to happen at that point. What are you going to do? You're probably going to look for the mega ultra lock, aren't you? Double it up. Let's go. Let's get it back. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. But at the end of the day, winning or losing is inconsequential at that point because you have sealed your own fate. You will lose your bankroll eventually because you've allowed yourself to deviate from proper bankroll management. Maybe the worst thing that could happen is you do win and you're rewarded for that behavior. Now it becomes part of your game. Time and proper bankroll management are the only things that matter when you're in a losing streak, okay? There's no one that wants to turn it around and get it back right now more than me. Nobody, okay? I played a high level of hockey when I was younger, and every ounce of my body is saying, let's go, let's get out there, let's do it, right? That's the mentality you have when you play elite level sports, okay? Let's go. Sports betting is different. You have to take a step back, analyze things, calm, cool, and collected. That's what we're going to do. So for the people today, do things the right way. We got 2 different 2-unit plays. Do things the right way. Today, guys, we are going with Nevada minus 9.5. So Nevada minus 9.5. I wish you guys the best of luck. Again, I appreciate all the support, all the nice messages. We are going to have ups. We are going to have downs. You guys are following me on the journey. 4 straight winning years. I have no reason to believe we're not going to have another one this year. I wish you guys the best of luck. BenderWins.com. You're looking to buy low and sell high. 2 different 2-unit plays. Join for the right reasons, guys. Long term, we will be successful. Wish you the best of luck, guys. And as always, have a very lucky day. And bye for now.